right at the end, bro told me we won.
We are fucking massive.
Pretty bubbles in the air. How you mean?
What's up, my brother? Listen, just giving you a shout real quick. This the last one, you know what I'm saying? The best for last. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey, brother, hey. Best for last. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. Y'all heard that we won. What's going on, brother? Hey. I know you the voice of positivity. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. What's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. Hey, we hit a rough patch. Just what you do sometimes, right? We dropped a couple games. I know you the voice of positivity, so don't let nobody get down, right?
Random. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs.
Yes. Peaches in the building, in the forest again, in the jungle. How you doing? What up, dogs? 2 dogs just passed by. Big up the dogs. We got a very special guest today. Real talk. 100%. Oh my days. Let me just get into this first. Like, I see the person in the thing there, and I'm gonna bring you on in 2 seconds, Doc. But let me just show you this, yeah? Chelsea has come to the lowest of lows, saying that the number 41 shirt is vacant, and that's the reason now why they want to sign Declan Rice. Like, are you joking me? Like, they're saying, oh, we we as West Ham has slapped over £100 million price tag on his name. Is that wrong? No, that's too right, because he is the best defensive midfielder in the world. I don't care. Honest. I don't business. You show me one defensive midfielder who scored 5 goals and 4 assists. Like, it's his most prolific season yet. And before them trying to lure him in is like John Terry's protege or whatever. Now it's like, oh, we got the number like 41 shirt available, so come with us because he's superstitious about that. Like he said it on Gary's Neville overlap or whatever it's called, and now they're saying that, oh, because the number 41 shirt's available, like, hey, come to us. Oh, thank you. Like, I don't know. His first name's Todd. I can't pronounce his last name. The new, like Roman Abramovich type thing. Like, I don't know, Todd Borhill, or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, oh, make a statement signing. Yeah, let's sign Declan Rice because like Jorginho and N'Golo Kante in their 30s now, 1 year left on their contract. Christensen and Rudiger, they're gone. So it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna say we have the number 41 shirt available. I want to know what this man thinks, straight up. So without further ado, please welcome the one and the only. See, I'm gonna say it right too. I'm gonna say it right, guys. I ain't gonna say John. I ain't gonna say JP. I'm gonna say JP WHUTV. You get me? Because Jake got it right when he was on his show. So I'm getting it right when he's on my show. All right? You get me? Come here, my friend. What are you saying?
P to the H.
Yeah! What are you saying?
How you
How
doing,
you
guys?
doing, my friend? You good?
I'm well, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I just can't believe Chelsea is trying to like come with us at like, okay, the number 41 shirt's available. Come to us.
Mate, don't even get me started on Chelsea, right? Because
Oh, I know.
it's one of the funniest things ever.
Yeah,
The man who's bought Chelsea is a Man United supporter. I fucking love it. I love it. It's brilliant.
like that. Like, what is that all about? That like the man who bought Chelsea's a Man United supporter. The owners that bought West Ham are like Birmingham and like Cardiff supporters. So we're all in the same bin, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it's like with what was it? Tony, was it Martinez? I think his name was. He was the owner of
Yep,
QPR. It's
yep,
the same thing. He tried to take over West Ham when the two Davids were looking into it. Couldn't do
yep,
it, so he bought QPR. And I guarantee
yep.
the new Chelsea owners doing exactly the same. Wanted to try and get a share of Man United, couldn't get it, so he bought Chelsea instead. Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
He owned the airline, didn't he? The
Yeah,
Tony Martinez boy. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
it does,
And
mate.
I remember we had the Tony Martinez on our squad, and then he left. He plays for Porto now, I think.
Hmm. But hello, Gaza. I'm okay, mate. Hope you're all right as well. We just
Oh
said in the
shit, you're
chat there.
Columbus. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
no, it's
But
all good, mate.
Jake,
No, you see, thing is, Peach, is we talked about this round about our time on January when I came on the channel as well at the
yeah,
end of the
yeah,
transfer window. 95% of everything we're going to read between now and the end of October, because
Bollock.
there's still going to be rumors coming in after the
Yeah,
transfer window closes, is complete
yeah,
bullshit. Complete
yeah,
bullshit on every single
yeah,
level.
yeah.
The window itself doesn't open for another 6 days.
I
Right?
know.
So we're just going to be inundated with bollocks from every single
Yep,
journalist trying to make a few quid. That's all it is. So ignore it. Yes, Rice is our best player. We've known that for season after
yep,
season after season.
yep.
It's lazy journalism for the majority. They might be interested, of course, because Chelsea want to poach the best teams from the smaller sides. Sorry, best players from the
Absolutely.
smaller teams, and fair play
Yeah,
to them. We're trying to do the
yeah,
same.
yeah,
We're looking at lower end Premier League teams, stroke Championship teams to bring in
yep.
their best players. So totally
Yep.
respect that side of things. However, it's lazy journalism because this has been going
It's
round
grabbing things out of
in
thin air.
various. Hang on, Peach, in various different guises. This has been going around for 3 years.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I know. They're grabbing things out of thin air, like, and there's nothing of any substance to anything of what they're saying. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you're saying, oh, the 41 shirts available now. So, like, hey, Bryce, come to Chelsea. Like, any team could say that. Like, come
Mm.
off of it, man. It's lazy journalism.
Yeah, it is, mate. And as I said, and likewise for the same thing, it's all been publicised that Rice is staying with us for another season, as I've bbeen saying for 2 seasons straight. This
I
goes
know.
around every single day. Oh, rest in peace, Tevez Senior.
Yeah, yeah. I just seen that. Yeah, Tevez is retired pizza. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That sucks. That would you take Tevez back? I would.
Mate, no.
Yes,
That was
I
15
would.
years
I
ago.
would. I
That
would.
was 15 years ago.
It's in the frame and all that wheelchair. I don't care. Bring him back.
It's 15 years ago. He probably can't even walk that quick, much less
Come
anything
on,
else.
did you see him? He was at the match the other week or the other month or whatever. He looked in steady shape. Like
Yeah,
I'd take him back. I'd take him
yeah.
back. If he can still kick a ball, I'd take him back 100%. Listen, I'll show you this. If N'Golo Conte leaves Chelsea, would you? I know he's in his 30s, but would you consider him as fit into the West Ham squad or no? Too
He
old?
would do a lot. He would do alongside Rice. He's a better player than Phillips is. At the end of the day, let's not forget.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that Kante has scored.
Yeah.
Has won 2 Premier Leagues in 2 seasons on the stretch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. Gaza,
No.
we will talk about your question in a minute. We'll just because it was up on the screen, but we'll talk about what Peach is doing, then we'll come back to yours in a minute.
What was the Gaza? Oh,
There we go.
JP, there you go.
Oh, go ahead.
Talk about it. He looked tidy, man. Did you see him play
my video last week on it.
Scotland. He looked tidy, man.
I did my video on it last week because apparently it's all things have changed slightly in terms of the price tag, because it was originally reported last week that it was 15 million. Now it looks to be more around 20 to 25 million. But I don't know much about the geezer itself. All I know is that from very, very reliable sources are saying that it's all been agreed, and apparently the pictures are up. They're just waiting for the qualifiers to go through, which in the next few days, and hopefully he'll be the first one of it. Let's not forget that, as I said earlier, the transfer window doesn't open for another 6 days. The club don't have to announce it yet. Spurs have announced their new signing because they want to please their fan base. We don't have to have that all the time. This is what I'm saying about all the bullshit we're seeing in the news. Is the fact that it's all, it looks like the little minor things are being done, but from what I understand, I'm hoping it should be announced on Friday. But as I say, after this stream, guys, go and check out my channel.
Yeah, JPWHUTV. Check it out.
And I did a video about it when the news broke that it was that the photographs were going around. So, yeah, it might not happen because until it's announced, we never know. Until it's announced, like for example, good point with it was what's his name? Leicester's striker. Leicester's striker.
In the intro?
Eh? No. The English striker. What's his name? Looks like Steptoe.
Oh,
the highest goal scorer.
Oh, the name's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I know. Ozzy, hello, mate. Give us a hand in here. Let us know who it is.
Yes, please.
Someone, Gaza, give us it, because I want to say it. Come on.
Please. Like, shit, I'd still take
his missus has been in court recently as well, for that matter. His missus has been in court with Wayne Rooney. You know what I'm talking about. Everything but the name. Vardy, thank you, Andy and Geza. Vardy was signed, had photographs with the Arsenal.
Vardy, dog. I said Vardy. You're not listening.
I am listening. I did.
I said Vardy. I take Vardy any day.
We said it around about the same sort of time.
Week.
Yeah, we said it around about the same sort of time. But yeah, because let's not forget that Vardy was on the verge of signing for Arsenal. The photographs were done with him with the shirt, and it never went through. So it could still happen, but we have to be patient at the end of the day. We have to be waiting to see what happens.
Areola. Is it going to go through?
I hope so. It's just his wages, from what I understand. His wages. That's why I haven't done a video about it yet.
I know, but his wages are what, like 100 and what?
130,000 euros, if I remember correctly, something stupid like that.
So that's like 125 quid.
A little bit less than that, 118, give or take, something.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
all day of the week. Like we were paying more for Yarmolenko, so I take that all day of the week. All day of the week.
But it breaks the wage structure, though, mate. That's the problem.
I know, but he has cat reflexes, so I'd break the wage structure just for that. Like, what do you mean when you say break the wage structure? Like, we can't get him because it's like too high, or what?
You'd welcome a fine from UEFA, would you? You'd welcome a season transfer ban.
Oh no. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
This is why the club are very, very specific on wages, because
Yep.
everything has to be included. Wages,
Okay.
agent fees.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
the thing. One breaking, that's why Chelsea were in embargo a couple of seasons ago, because they were breaking the rules over the transfers on youngsters. So you've got to be very, very.
Same as Everton, wasn't it? Everton did that too, didn't they? They
Yes,
like
they're on the
they bought
they're on the
so
verge
much.
of it. They're on the verge of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You've got to be
Yeah.
very, very careful. We've got enough debt as it is. As this time last year, the club was £250 million in debt.
Yeah.
It's got to be very, very careful. This is why everything is really, really restricted.
That's nuts, isn't it? It's like it's good. It's good for the game, but it sucks when we want to like kind of get some players in and we can't because of this restriction.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it is what it is, and you know what? It is good, but and it would help us out too because if we were able to get Alfonso Areola wages down, that would be good for the club, and we'd be fair play. So yeah.
Because that with the fair play rules are right is the fact that you can only spend what you earn. Right.
Okay.
To put it in very, very simple terms, you can only spend what you earn, and apparently we're over 100% of what spending on wages and transfers than what we're bringing in. So this is the issue. I agree with Mandy. She's got it's a very, very good good question she asked there. Three from the bottom there, mate.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Going, Vardy. I'm just looking at Miles. He's having a party with Vardy.
Conversations going on in the chat, is that always is?
Hold up, where is it? I'm good, guys. Oh, Cole, come on. Greg, oh, come on. Where you at? 3 from the bottom.
I agree with. Areola is worth every penny.
Oh, I got it. Our squad is tiny, so we must be miles away from any
wages. It's wages. It's not size of the squad. It's the wages. Like, for example, say Yarmolenko with Zuma's wage. Zuma's the highest paid player at the minute.
Yeah,
it's the amount. Don't get me wrong. With the release of the players that we are, like with the Yarmolenko, Noble, God rest his soul, football wise. And also potentially, Frederick's going, potentially Masuaku.
Yeah.
We're saving about £250,000 a week on wages. So that's going to go back into the transfer kitty, but it's not a lot when you're looking at 130 grand a week. It's difficult. It's really going to be hard, but it depends on the money that's available, because everybody thinks that the way that football works is very, very similar to how things were 15, 20 years ago. It's not. We can't have money being invested left, right, and centre from every single chairman. It doesn't work that way. That's why the fair play rules are the way that they are. So, and I know I'm sounding like David Sullivan saying all this, but it's
no, you don't. Don't disrespect yourself like that. No, you don't. You sound like JP saying this. Go on.
Yeah, but it's 100% true. We'll only find out what Krasinski was able to put in for his shares when the end of season accounts come out January, February next year, which I always have a look at. So I've been keeping very, very close tabs on what's been going on, and the club's in a lot of worse state than everybody thinks it is.
Oh, I know. Yeah. No, I agree with that. Hence why what I call him, Danny K. That's why Danny K was bought in, like with his 27% like shareholder thing. He was brought in to kind of balance that. Everybody thinks he's brought in to like make transfers happen. I don't think that's the case.
Yep. Mandy makes a good question as point there as well. Man United's wage structure is 3 times ours, so I don't understand. And agreed, that's half the reason, Mandy. You look at our sponsors in comparison to Man United sponsors. You look at their international sales deals in comparison to ours. It's all about it. We might have 22, 23 sponsors for the club. Yeah. But it's the equivalent of you and me paying West Ham a £5 to get the shirt on the name on the shirt. It's small, it's unreal.
No, I hear that, man. I hear that. And Hammerhead, like, we do have to be careful as it's done annually, and wages add up to million throughout the course of the year. Like
exactly. Yeah. But as I say, also Man United, you can genuinely you can genuinely go onto, for example, eToro and buy
Yep.
shares of Man United. They're the only football club that are on trading on the stock market. That's how they get their money in.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Fortunately.
It's like cryptocurrency, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no,
To a degree, it's slightly different, but yeah, not that far off, mate. But yeah, as I say, you look at Man United's kit sponsor,
yep.
Chevrolet, one of the biggest American car companies ever
Oh,
in the
big time.
world,
Yeah,
and
big
we've
time.
got a betting company. It's
I know,
totally different.
but like, there's so many, whatchamacallit, like clubs. They have betting companies
Yeah.
that sponsor them. Like Villa did, we did. There's a lot like Bet35 or whatever it is, and like,
Yep.
yeah, no, they like Chevrolet is big things. It's big
Mm,
things. Chevrolet
yeah.
is like huge, like around like on this side of the pond. Chevrolet's huge, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's. Do you think that we'll get a new sponsor and a new kit designer like Umbro, Leaf, bring in Puma, like because there was pictures of a guard
Mm.
and he was in a West Ham Puma shirt.
I
On
don't
it,
think
like,
that's true. I don't think that's
no,
true.
no, but I seen it, dog. I said,
No, no,
I
no.
just,
But it doesn't mean it hasn't been doctored, because if I remember
yeah,
correctly, the kit deal it expires in a couple of years from now. Something around, it's at
okay,
least another year or so. So,
okay.
but it would be, mate. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Umbro. I really,
Me
really don't
neither.
like Umbro. I'm not
Me
a big fan of
neither.
it. Hello, Paul.
What's this one? This one,
Yeah.
Feeler. I like
And
Feeler,
this is
man.
the reason, right? This is why, as smart as the home kit for this season was, the
Yeah,
launch video was the
yeah.
biggest embarrassment ever, right?
I know. I know this. I
Reason
know
being
this.
was because to hide the fact that all the videos they were showing of that kit was made by Fila up until obviously the last one where we see that famous Wimbledon kick by Di Canio showing with
Yeah,
the fight Fila. Every other clip of that is from the back, so you can't see who the maker is. And that's why I don't. This is why I'm in the very, very small minority here, but this is the reason why I don't like clubs going down the retro side,
yeah,
because it's stuff like that. It's a beautiful kit. It's lovely, but it's based on that kit. There should be new ideas coming in, rather, because it's an
yeah,
easy cash grab. It's an absolutely easy cash grab, and I don't
yeah,
like it. I don't like it. But it's a
yeah,
bit. I'd say that the kits have been beautiful. They've been really gorgeous the last few seasons.
yeah. They
But
have been.
new ideas, and I don't want it to go down. I don't want it to go down that route of Fortnite and all that sort of stuff, like Chelsea are and Man United and
No, no, they're just
City and all that bollocks. You know what I
regurgitating.
mean? All that crap in the
Yeah,
background. None of that.
yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So let me ask you, Rice
Mhm.
to Chelsea, like that's what the video's about. Like Rice to Chelsea, like
Not happening.
no.
Not happening. And the reason why it's
Every
not happening now, mate, is
every transfer window,
I
Rice
know
to
that's what I'm
Chelsea,
saying.
Rice to Chelsea.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Was genuinely the fact that it's been that rumor has been going around pretty much ever since he left them in the first place.
I know, I know. And it's what time I had saying Adidas and Nike would be better than Umbro. What
100%
do you
agree.
think about that?
Completely
I
agree.
agree. Yeah,
The Nike shirts are really, really good, and the Adidas are
yeah,
beautiful. I
yeah,
really love that.
yeah. No, I agree with you. I think who did it was Umbro. It was Umbro. One that did the Sobet when we had the white
SBO
kid.
bet, yeah, it
Yeah,
was,
it
yeah.
was SBO bet. Yeah, it was. It
I'll
was.
tell
It
you one
was.
thing, Peach. I don't know if you've noticed any other football clubs, but
Right.
Castore that make Newcastle and Wolves' kits, they are smart as hell. I like those.
Agreed. Agreed. Yes, I agree with that, man. I agree with that. Like, yeah, the and they're not going retro with it, like you said before. They're like
Mm,
progressing into like a new dimension.
yeah.
100%, man. I agree with that. Hey, let me ask you something. Are you going to soccer, eh?
I'm not, mate. No,
Oh, that's a shame. Why not?
doesn't really appeal, to be honest with you. It's fun to watch, but I
Yeah,
don't. Nah, I'm not really into it that much. Hammerhead makes a good point there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some crossed hammers as like a background to the kit, like some dark crossed hammers around the whole kit. We
yeah,
used to have that every now and again back in the old days, like for what was it, the old BAC
yeah,
sponsor kit? You can have little white
yeah,
hammers all over it. Really subtle,
yeah,
very, very good.
Yeah.
Mandy, that sponsor was Kissy Me, which is very, very hypocritical because they're in charge of, well, they help sell holidays over to SeaWorld in Florida, right?
Yep.
And from an animal rights point of view,
Yep.
that's just as much. You can be classing that as animal cruelty in the same way because they don't live in the ocean. That they're taught
Yep.
to raise tricks, etc., etc. It's very, very hypocritical of them. Very hypocritical of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, man. And Kazakhstan, and yet we are telling about signing Broja. Broja. What do you think? I think he's a tidy player. Honestly, I think
I like him.
I think we might get the best out of him if we signed him. I really do.
I mean, I've only really seen him for what he did at Southampton, but a very, very tidy little player, as is Gallagher as well.
Oh, that's my dream signing. That's my dream
100%.
signing.
Yeah.
100%. That is my dream. That's like a Ben Rama that's good. Like I know Ben Rama is good, but
He has his
that's
moments,
like
definitely.
he's just the next. Conor Gallagher is the next level, man. Next level.
He was their man of the match when we played him at the start of the season at home.
I know.
He was just
I
unreal,
know.
absolutely
Yeah.
unreal.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that, man. Rashford, would you entertain the thoughts or no?
As a backup striker, 100%. Not as the main
Okay,
striker,
okay.
but yes, I would. I like Rashford. See the problem.
Yep,
The problem is
yep,
the reason why he's had a bad season this season is down to the fact that the pressure he's been getting from the Man United fans because he's been doing better noble causes off the pitch than he's been playing on the pitch.
yep.
And it's as well. But Jack Gazza just asked me your question. I want us to bring in a striker. I want us to bring in two. To be honest with you, mate, I really do.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah,
but I've been saying that for fucking months, years anyway. But Darren, good to see you, mate. Hope you're keeping well over in
yeah.
Thailand.
Big up, Dazzle. Big up, Dazzle. But yeah, no, I like all this talk about how, and I've gone on about this. It's broken record things, but I've gone
Mm.
on about it, John. Like everybody's saying we need another Antonio, but there's only one Antonio. So, and we got the best because we got Antonio. We need another striker that's in. Like I want to see a combination of somebody like Bowen and Lanzini, like
Yep.
and South American at that,
Mm.
because apparently Rob Newman has a lot of connects in South America. So why not
And
dip
also
into that market?
the French league as well, which
Oh,
fits into us very
yes,
nicely because a lot of the
yes,
players we've been bringing in have been coming from Ligue 1 and Ligue 2 and all the rest of it.
yep.
So it's all good. But Mandy, I'm not sure who the James you're referring to, but my name is John, not James. If that's what you're talking about.
He's James today.
James Bowen. Yeah.
No, but honestly, it's like I want to see, because I know Moyes likes to, he likes to go with the false number nines and
Mm.
put them in like central positions even when they're playing out wide. And I want to see a more central, kind of like Vlasic, and I hope he does come. What Vlasic? Talk to me. Do you think he's going to come through, or do you think like he's just missed the boat, didn't hit the ground
He's missed,
running?
mate. 100%. He's missed the boat. He's been a
Yeah,
real big disappointment for me this season. I
yeah,
love him. You've seen very, very good flashes of him, but again,
yeah,
here's the contradiction. You
yeah.
can't get the experience if you don't play the games, but you don't play the games if you haven't got the experience, and that's what it's been like.
But
He's hardly had any starts. He had a very, very good run in Europa League.
yeah,
Scored a very, very good goal over when we were playing Watford, if I remember correctly, around about January time.
you're right,
Very,
you're
very
right,
good goal.
you're
His
right.
first goal for the club.
Yeah.
But there's something missing. Something missing. Really is something missing.
But do you think he might do like a Bowen, like or a Fornals, like a year after, like come good, like a bit beefed up and come good,
Well,
like Bowen did it,
for me, I know what you're saying with it, Peach. And what
right?
I was saying was with Fornals as an example, I was one of the first people to say he's going to have a cracker because that when we played
Yeah,
Chelsea away, when we beat them
yeah,
away on that November night, he was
yes,
unreal in that game. And
yes,
I
he was.
remember saying to Dan outside the game on West Ham Fan TV that's it. This is his breakthrough moment, and it was. But people didn't really realise that until this season, or sorry, the season before last, because of that. But no, Bowen is. You see, Fornals and Vlasic are the very, very similar players. The only difference is
Yeah.
Fornals seems to be a little bit more stronger than Vlasic. I know
Yes,
that. I know he
yes.
came in with a bit of a tainted reputation for when he was playing at
Yeah.
Everton, and he couldn't really do it either then.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's looking better now than he was in those days. But I think he's missed it. I really think they missed it.
I don't. You know what? I don't think he's missed it. I think we're gonna see the best of. I hope we see the best of him next season. I really, really do.
Well,
But
apparently,
it's on the 50-50, isn't it? It's like
exactly, and
this
is my worry on it, mate. Is because
yeah,
apparently reliable sources are saying that we're welcome to offers for him already. So
really.
yeah, which is
What
not
offers?
understandable.
Sorry, go on.
So it's not understandable because he's played what 7 or 8 games in a
That's it.
56 game season.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. What about Thomas Suchek? The club saying that they're gonna welcome offers for Suchek. Do you think that's just journal talk, or do you think that
No,
has some substance to it?
it's coming from enough people to say that it's true. I mean,
Shit.
but doesn't mean we're going to sell him. Doesn't
No,
mean
I
we're going to
know.
automatically
I
sell him. That's
know.
the thing. But
I just don't like him
it's
being put in that position because I
yeah,
think
no, I agree. No, I agree,
yeah,
mate. I don't want to see him go. I think he's very, very
no.
keen in the midfield, 100%. But
Do you think Moyes got it wrong this season with like Declan kind of playing the role that Suchek was playing last season and Suchek playing the role that Declan was playing last season? Like, do you think he got it wrong with that? Like Declan kind of like going forward when Suchek's holding the line, whereas like before it was Rice holding the line and Suchek going forward. Do you think Moyes got it wrong with that or what?
I think he both got it right and he got it wrong.
Okay,
Reason being,
explain.
because if you think about it, Deck's got, as you said earlier, Deck's got more assists than Souček did this season. He's got more goals than he did this season.
Yeah. 5 goals, 4 assists.
But having what should have happened in certain games is that there should have been more of a rotation where Souček is the main attack in one part of it, and then Rice is another to confuse the opposition, so they don't know who to mark. But Hammer, that's fair enough. It's just my personal opinion.
No, but
next season, day in, day out. That's fine. I'm not going to argue with him. Not going to argue with our best player. But with Souček, it's a real disappointment that we are listening to him, because I say he's very, very keen he's very, very reliable, and he's very, very keen to how things work. But if you just have that little bit of a rotation, as I've just said, then I think we can progress even further than we already are. But
I agree with you. And Mandy makes a good point. Like if we bring in a few players like Vlasic, it might be in a better position.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, on the left wing, I agree with that. Yeah.
Vlasic, Lanzini, Fornals, Benrahma, they're all technically number 10s.
Yep.
Fornals is better out. Fornals is better out.
More of a winger, but he could slip in. Like, but I hear what you're saying. Fornals, Lanzini, they're more. Who was the other one? Lanzini, Fornals, and who else was the number 10?
Benrahma's the number 10.
Yes. Do you think we're going to get rid of him this season?
It's not looking good, mate, is it?
I know.
It isn't looking good.
I know.
Because purely because it was weird. If you think about it, right? This season, Benrahma's been our most substituted player. Last season, it was Bowen.
Yeah. Season before that, it was Felipe Anderson, and
exactly.
Look where he went.
Yeah. So from that point, my mate Steve, I've known for many years. He says Benrahma is a championship player level at best. It's a little bit harsh, to be honest with you, but he is one. Benrahma is what I class as a Fulham type player. He's too good for the championship, but he's not really ready for the Premier League in certain guys.
In the middle, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
In the middle.
Yeah, it's hard.
And what? Who said this? Was it Mandy? No, it was Hammerhead. He says Declan Rice is basically saying Vlasic is one of the best players he's played with, and people say that about Lanzini. They always say Lanzini in training is he's a jewel.
Exactly, because let's not forget we only see them for an hour and a half a week.
Yes.
They spend every single day together training, so obviously. But as I say, I haven't said Vlasic is a bad player in any shape or form. It just, like I said, in comparison to the two, Vlasic needs to be stronger than he currently is, and Vlasic isn't a winger. Agree, guys? That's what I'm saying. He's 100% number 10.
Yeah, look at that. The original watch along man is a guest. I love that. The original watch along man is a guest. Yeah.
3 seasons on the trot, mate. 3 seasons on the trot. Every single one.
It's you and Charlito, dog. You guys are running. And like, I seen West Ham Network. They're in there too, doing the watch alongs now as well, man. It's like, it's so great because like you can be watching the match and then like go watch JPWAQ TV. Go watch like Charlie Walsh from Hammer Shack. Go watch like Anton and them from like West Ham Network, and it's just like bing,
We're
bing,
sport
bing,
for
bing.
choice now, we mate. We're sport for choice.
Brilliant. It's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. Like, yo, we love it. We love it. It's supporters. We love it. So, oh man, you enjoy doing it too, don't you?
100%, mate. Always love it. I don't really love it when my internet plays up, but other than that, it's all good. Mandy's
Nah,
absolutely spot on. Mandy, you are spot on here.
What's she saying? What's she saying? With Europa, again, we will need to, yeah, we will. Like, because we're losing players. Like what you said before, we're losing players. So we're gonna have to like restructure the players that we've lost, like fill in for them, and then we have to buy more players. So the 23-man squad can become like 28. But it's weird. Moyes loves to have that small squad and just play the same team again and again and again. It's like he needs, and I said this last night, he needs to have those players on the bench that have he needs to have that depth where players off the bench can come on and put the fear of God into the opposition. And we don't have that right now. Like Krall, that was the biggest mistake in the world. I do not I can't get my head around how we signed Krall or loan we got him on loan or whatever. Like Krall, his performances, what did you make of them? I thought they were garbage.
Mate, they were garbage in the Euros. Even
You get what
before
I'm
he
saying? Not
started.
even the
And everyone's
play.
going, oh, look, he plays really well. I was anyone's like, no, he's shit. He's absolutely terrible. And he was shocking for his. He didn't even. I don't think he made us. I don't think he actually started at any point. He came on as a sub.
Yeah,
Now,
that's it.
not being rude, but I think the fact that obviously the Souček and the Kufal thing, that's why he came in on top of it. He's probably a really cool bloke. He does seem a decent bloke when you watch the videos that the club have put out when he's talking to players and all the rest of it. He seems like seems really cool bloke, but it just doesn't work. And it's a real shame. It's a real shame.
No, it is because like I every signing that Moyes has brought in has been good, but the fact that one was on a loan, it kind of stinks a bit of Sully. You know what I mean? Like I don't think
to a degree.
I don't think that was his player to bring in. I really don't. Like Vlasic, 100%, but no, Krall, nah. I can't see it, man. I cannot see it, man. Signings. One boy that I do not want, and everybody seems to want him, is Nketiah. I don't want Nketiah. What about you?
I've no idea what you're talking about, mate, so I can't say. To be fair, I really don't.
The Arsenal boy.
Nketiah. Sorry, not Nketiah. Yeah, no, I agree. He had five decent games out of a 10-month season. It's not good enough for me as far as I'm concerned.
No, I agree with you. Vlasic hasn't the speed for the wings. I would play him close to a striker. That's what John was saying.
Absolutely, that's what we're saying. That's exactly what a number 10, Mandy. That's exactly what a number 10 does. So that's perfect.
Yeah. Hazard wasn't quick enough wings, so he played through the center. Yeah. Again, same thing. Felipe worked hard. We see that he was struggling with mental health issues and garbage. Moyes loves. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. No. Big up, Hammerhead, but garbage. Moyes loves his 12th apostle. Okay. We need to sort out youth players as well. Yeah. Go back to that. Youth players. Why doesn't Moyes give them a chance?
Because they've been
Perkins. Like
they've been. Well, I'm not selling him because he's leaving on a free at the end of the month.
That's garbage.
But because of his age, because of his age, will get compensation as a result of it. But
Yeah,
you say, but I agree. But it's a shame. But again, it's kind of like, well, if Moyes doesn't see anything in them, we
yeah,
can't have them keeping around at the same point. It's the company. It's a business still. At the end of the day, we have to sell players to, or
yeah,
try and sell youngsters to
yeah,
get some money coming in.
yeah.
It's a trick again. It's a catch-22. It really is
You're
a
not wrong.
catch-22.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Because
But
like
having said that,
he
you
like
know,
what you said, he sees them every day, like day
mm,
in day out. So there has to be something why he's not playing Langelo, Aspie, Elise, Baptiste, and I got high hopes for Chester's. Like I
yeah.
think he is magic. Kind of commentary, I never knew why we let him go. But yeah, no, I want to see more of the youngsters included in the first team squad this season. I really do.
Ashby as well. Harrison
Oh,
Ashby is a very, very
100%.
good right back.
Harrison
Very,
Aspie,
very good.
top dollar, man. Um, Aquaflex, that's a good one.
Mm.
Why haven't
Well,
we seen him?
I want to see him to see if he steps up. It's all well and good. Let's not forget, yes, all right, they might be smashing it in the Junior Premier League 2 side, but when you look at the football comparison, it's League One football, which is one of the reasons why for example, with Connor Coventry,
Yeah,
you know, he wasn't good enough.
yeah,
And also, was it the kid that's over? We subbed out to Milton Keynes for the end of the season as well.
yeah,
For
yeah, yeah,
he's smashing it in League One, but can he do it in the Championship? No, he couldn't. He couldn't hack it. Argument to the sides of the fact that it was the wrong club for him. But
yeah.
can he step up to the Premier League, which is 2-3 steps up? We'll have to wait and see.
I hope so. John, listen, it was brilliant having you on.
You too, mate.
West Ham Random. Don't know, go check out JPWHU TV. Give yourself a plug, man. Give yourself a
Yeah,
plug.
go check it out. There's a brand new video that Tony, one of the channel Patreons, is starting a new series where he did a roundup last week of
That was the boy that was on yesterday, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
talking about goalkeepers.
Top dollar. Top
Yeah,
dollar.
it's a great
That
video.
was a
Really,
wicked
really good
man.
video. Let's go check that out. Yeah, if come subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. You can find me quite easily. I say we're all over social media as well. So on Twitter, etc., etc. So yeah, Peach, thanks for coming on, mate. And I don't know if you saw the message I sent you on Twitter beforehand, but I'm going to do a end of season review next week, and I really want you to get on there, get your
No, it
perspective on
sounds
things.
good. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. Peace out.